All right, we are finally nearing the end of the parental proxy voting, the remote voting saga that has overtaken the House the past week. And as I cover more and more updates and more stories about it, I just keep getting more and more frustrated and annoyed, as I'll probably go off in a tangent here as I'm reading the article, so be warned. From ABC News, Speaker Johnson cuts a deal with Representative Luna over parental proxy voting. Speaker Mike Johnson and Florida GOP Rep Anna Paulina Luna said they have cut a deal to end the fight. Sorry, my dog's name is Luna, and every time I say it, she looks over at me. I'm getting like side-eyed hard right now. All right, so they've cut a deal to end the fight over proxy voting for new parents, which would reopen the House floor after nearly a week of legislative paralysis. But a key Democrat who joined with Luna to press to make proxy voting available on Monday criticized the GOP brokered deal as inadequate. House Republican leaders agreed to formalize vote pairing, a procedure that would allow a member who is absent during a vote to coordinate with a present member on the other side of the matter to offset the absence. Multiple sources familiar with the deal told ABC News. For example, the procedure in this case would allow a new mother who is absent for a House vote to team up with a present lawmaker voting opposite from their stance to form a pair. Some logistics of this deal remain unclear, including how this will be enforced. Vote pairing, a rare practice in Congress, is certainly not an equivalent to remote voting, but allows for an absence to be offset, but the absent member's vote is not recorded into that tally of a recorded vote. This is just dumb. I understand, like, you're just canceling each other out, but this seems so much more convoluted than just remote voting. But Boomer Mike Johnson is like, this is going to lead to, like, no one showing up to Congress and, like, AI voting. Like, no, jackass. Just set the clear standards for when you can remote vote and you can't. Problem solved. You can only remote vote if you just had a kid, you're a new parent for X amount of weeks or months. Instead, they do this. What the fuck are we doing? Not that I even care about this anymore. I know in the first video I said, like, good for them, but no, screw you. Like, and I'm going to go in that in a sec because there was something I read in here that made me really mad. So I'm going to shelve that for a second. The vote pairing process was used in 2018 when the Senate voted to confirm Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. At the time, Senator Lisa Murkowski, Republican from Alaska, who said she would vote against Kavanaugh, paired her vote with Senator Steve Daines of Montana so their votes would cancel out. Johnson laid out specifics of the agreement on a GOP member conference call Sunday afternoon, sources said. In light of the deal, sources said Luna will not trigger her bipartisan discharge petition, which has 218 signatures, to allow mothers and fathers vote remotely for up to 12 weeks at childbirth. Like, what is wrong with the plain-faced reading of that? Like, we've already talked about that this happening in general is rare. And, like, we've already put that, like, this is specifically to allow mothers and fathers to vote remotely for up to 12 weeks after childbirth. In no way is this going to lead to everyone in Congress not showing up and everyone voting remotely, or AI voting, or whatever the fuck Mike Johnson said. Like, oh, God, so dumb. Speaker Johnson and I have reached an agreement and are formalizing a procedure called live dead pairing, dating back to the 1800s for the entire conference to use when unable to physically be present to vote. New parents, bereaved emergencies, Representative Luna posted in a statement on X. Luna thanked President Trump for his support of new mothers. If we truly want a pro-family Congress, these are the changes that need to happen. See, this is where I almost put a hole through my monitor. A pro-family Congress. What do you mean a pro-family Congress? You mean pro-family only for yourselves? So in all the videos I've been doing about this, I've been likening this to paid family leave. This is basically paid family leave in a sense, or at least it's the closest equivocal I can make. So they're making the whole House has been stalled all week on this shit. And there's been all this grandstanding and from both sides, from Democrats that support this and Republicans that support this, about like, we need to make family Congress pro-family, and this will be a big move for Congress and supporting new mothers and blah, blah, blah. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you. Where's the same energy for paid family leave for all Americans that every other developed country seems to have but us? Like, where's that? Where's the same energy for that? No, there's no energy for it, because probably everyone in Congress would vote no on it, except for like 4 Democrats. The rest, no. Good luck. Same for, you can make this same equation for minimum wage. Anytime a minimum wage vote comes up, it gets killed by both sides. But anytime a bill comes up to increase the salary of members of Congress, no problem, send it right through. So God, screw these people. Like, it should be a rule that, like, Congress shouldn't get any benefits that any American full-time worker doesn't get. Okay? Simple as that. Because this is so stupid. Pro-family Congress. What the fuck do you mean? God, I'm sick of these people. It was possible for other members, including any Democrat who signed a petition, to call up and force action on Luna's measure, but it would likely fail if Republicans stick to the vote pairing agreement. Johnson is still looking for ways to increase accessibility for new mothers in Congress, like adding a room off the House floor for nursing mothers, sources said. House Democrats, meanwhile, who locked arms with Luna last week on Monday, criticized the agreements Republicans reached, maintaining that it fails to provide real solutions for lawmakers who are new parents. Representative Brittany Pettersen said she is grateful to Luna for championing the issue that matters, but the reality is the outcome does not address the barriers we fought so hard to overcome. And yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. This compromise is stupid. Like, it makes the process like so convoluted, and just like, the simplest way is, if you want to do this, just have remote voting specifically for new parents within X amount of weeks. Simple as that. Simple as that. None of this vote pairing crap. Like, wow, what are we doing? Instead of letting us vote, he has instead gone to historic lengths to kill our resolution and make sure the large majority of his members don't have a voice. Pettersen, a Democrat from Colorado, wrote in a statement Monday afternoon, "Let's be clear, these changes are not a win for us, and Speaker Johnson has turned his back on moms and dads in Congress and working families." What do you mean working families? We got no skin in this game, brother. We got no skin in this game, okay? Working families. You mean just moms and dads in Congress? Stop it right there. Do not try to include working families on this, all right? We're not included. Oh, my goodness. I hate these people. Pettersen says the fight is far from over, while Representative Sarah Jacobs, Democrat from California, agreed that if the deal falls short of their goal, though, she also pledged to keep pushing. "I won't accept the way Congress has always done things, and the American people won't either," Jacobs stated. "We will keep pushing for innovative ways to support young people and parents in Congress, including by modernizing how we vote, even if it takes a Democratic majority to do so." House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries also refused to endorse the pairing gambit, signaling he'd take the temperature of his caucus members who have led the discussion before publicly commenting. It's such a weird sentence. Signaling he'd take temperature of his caucus members who have led the discussion before publicly commenting. I don't know, maybe I'm high, which I am, but maybe that's why I can't understand it. I'm just gonna blame the author of the article for now. Yeah. So hopefully this saga is coming to an end. I don't know. I feel like we have one more update that's probably gonna come. But yeah, look how much political capital they are spending on themselves versus the political capital that they are spending on you. The good thing is this is holding up other votes that are bad for you. So, I mean, I guess that's good in a sense. But God, such a clown show, man. I hate our government. Oh, God. Let me know what you think in the comment sections down below. And I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.